I went from being a criminal, a gang member, and eventually a convicted killer to having the opportunity to get back on the streets, successfully reintegrate into society, and then walk away from a successful career as a CNC machinist to do full-time YouTube. This is how I did it. Back when I was a criminal and a gang member, I made myself the victim in every situation. Anyone really looking for change in their lives needs to ask themselves, are they holding themselves accountable for their actions, for their words, for how they treat people, how they view the situations they find themselves in? Because I can tell you right now, the key to my success was very simple. It was just that. It was learning. I grew up, I was born into a household full of violence, drug sales, drug abuse. I was beaten as a child. But there became a point where I started making decisions for myself. The decisions that I was making, the things that I was choosing to do, the way I was choosing to view the world were my own decisions. My early childhood memories, my early childhood lifestyle was it was a bad way to form a child, right? But I cannot say, and none of us can say, regardless of what our current situation is, we cannot blame our childhood because we are still not taking accountability for what we're doing now. That is one of the most important keys to success. Understanding that in everything you do, you have the power. When you're blaming someone else or something else, or your childhood or your past or the cops or your boss, your coworkers, you're making excuses to be the same person and to do the same things. When you realize I can only change what I can change, let me people are gonna be like, what? That doesn't even make sense. It does. Do not invest your energy in things you cannot change. You can change how you choose to respond to a person, how you choose to talk to a person, treat a person, but you cannot change how that person views you. You can, if you're not satisfied in the job you're in, it's not your boss's fault. It's your fault. Online college classes if you have to. Leaving this company for another company. If you leave the company and you have to take a pay cut, that pay cut is worth your peace of mind. Take control of everything you can take control of and pour your energy into that. That's what I did. I was in prison surrounded by men who were angry. I was angry just like them, but I got tired of being angry. I blamed, just like everyone else in there, blamed everything other than myself. The reality is, when I went to prison for murder, the DA didn't make me kill anybody. The police didn't make me kill anybody. The judge and jury, they didn't do anything. Instead, I forced them to do something by my actions. I'm not perfect. No one is. But if you want to get a better life, if you want to get ahead, if you want to become successful, Again, I can't say this enough. Pay attention to how you are viewing things. Understand, you are not a victim. A lot of people will hear this and they're going to get, their ego is going to get bruised. Of course, I'm not a victim. Nobody can victimize me. Take your personal inventory. When you go to work, if you show up late and your boss tells you something, are you more mad at your boss for telling you something about you being late? Or are you more mad at yourself for letting him do that by being late? People can normally only tell us something if we've done something. Most people are in a job or in a career that they don't even enjoy, and yet they stay there. That is a choice. It was a big deal for me to decide to leave machining, which, I mean, look it up. Look at what machinist, a setup machinist. I was a setup machinist, CNC machinist. Look at what they make annually, average. I might have been making more than average. I might have just making average, but look it up. And I was able to walk away from that to chase this, to become my own boss, to become an entrepreneur. Stay tuned, because you guys are about to see in the next few months what chasing your dream, holding yourself accountable, pouring all of your energy into what matters. You're about to see how that pays off. And this video is to prep you guys and to get you guys motivated. Hey, look, if my story can't motivate someone, I don't know what can. I have a look about me because I have tattoos everywhere, bald head, you know. I don't think I know I don't dress the way I used to, but I have a certain look. People still look at me a certain way. I was a criminal. I was a gang member. Again, I was sent to prison for murder. I had a life sentence. A law changed. I put in the work. I was able to convince the board. I was able to convince the governor, like thousands of others, that I'm suitable for parole. I've been out almost 6 years now. Everyone in my personal life is blown away at how well I'm doing. Wait and see what happens this year. You can achieve the same thing. You can better your situation. Right now, you could be in a good situation, but why settle for good? I don't. I want greatness. I want greatness for myself. I want greatness for you. The world is so stressful right now, but it's also an opportunity to reset. It all starts with personal accountability. I'm telling you, the next time you engage with somebody and you walk away with a bad feeling about them, once you cool off, evaluate the situation. Were they wrong? Were you wrong? Did you have an expectation in that confrontation? Did you walk into that with an idea in your mind that they're going to listen to you and they're going to agree with you? Because if you did, then you're setting yourself up. There's so many things that I could talk about. And if you guys want me to go more into this stuff, I will. But the first thing I want you guys to do is, there's two things. Start paying attention to what you pour your energy into. Gossip and blaming, that's not it. And secondly, I want you to hold yourself accountable for what you do. Do not play the victim in your mind. Do not allow yourself the luxury of doing that, because it will keep you in the same place doing the same things and feeling the same way. I appreciate you guys watching the video. And like I said, if you want more of these, let me know. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.